Hi, everyone. It is February 5th, 2026. So, I have been doing some walking, but I haven't been recording them. And today, I just felt like I needed to get out. It's nearly 60 something degrees, they say, but it says it will feel like 68 degrees in Colorado. So, I'm just representing the colors. Black History Month. I'm Black History every day of the year. But I'm gonna show you ahead of me how beautiful it is. Okay. For some reason, for the last few days, my sight has not been very good. I don't even feel okay to drive right now because I don't know how to describe it. It's blurry, but it almost seems crossed, but I don't see double. So I don't know what's going on. I think it's nothing but the devil because a few days ago, I say about 2-3 days ago, the sight was really good, and I was thanking God. I was thanking God because I was realizing the difference from the past few months and just how incredibly better my eyes were. And it seems like day after that, a couple of days after, boom, bad. And I haven't been eating sweets. I haven't, I don't know. I don't eat a lot. I haven't been going out to eat. This month, I've been working on not spending money going out to eat. Now, I did have a setback because I had some Sonic gift cards, and I ordered like a smash burger, loved their fries, and I had to have, okay, I didn't have to, but I did have a sundae. And it was good. It was strawberry sundae. And and I had a cold coffee with the fixing, and it was really good. However, I can't seem to see how that would start to affect my eyes like that because I have had a lot of setbacks during the holidays. So I can't figure this one out, and I'm just gonna roll with the punches, and I'm actually gonna throw a few more punches back. But I'm just, in the meantime and in between time, I'm gonna keep walking, I'm gonna keep recording. I think that's the only thing that gets me out of here is me recording. If I'm just walking, well, actually, if I put on gospel music, it keeps me going too, but I look forward to recording, so walking is more fun when I record. And so anyway, I think, okay, some messages. Now, how about me sharing some messages? So I was telling a family member who has been kind of having some disappointments, and I think to the point where pushing things and not just stopping and just getting a grip. So I was saying, yes, go for what you want, basically. If there's something you want, go for it. If you keep seeing things blocking your way, stop, stand still, meditate, ask God for direction. I've had to do that. And sometimes we don't want to do that because we don't like what God does or says or the direction he takes us. So, and that's a brave thing to do, is to follow his direction, but it is the best thing to do. We have to feel safe, and I'm talking about me too. You have to feel safe after you have decided to follow his direction. Now, in saying all of that, You have to test spirits. You got to make sure it's the Spirit of God who's speaking to you. It could be any spirit speaking to you to tell you this or that. So you got to humble yourself. You have to go into meditation. You got to put things outside of your ear. You got to turn off televisions and radios. Or do anybody listen to the radio anymore? But you got to turn off everything, and you got to meditate, and you got to really listen. After my family member reached one disappointment, everything seemed clearer. I mean, I was even disappointed with this family member. It hit me deep. But after it got cleared, after it was over with, that, in other words, what this family member wanted to happen so bad, and has tried numerous times, it didn't work again. So it was easy for me to settle for anger, but after everything cleared, it was like, it's okay. It's such a small thing in the matter of the universe, in the matter of life. Too small to be angry. It's not like giving up. It's like accepting the fact this is not the direction. So if any time you've been trying things multiple times and it just haven't worked, I support you feeling your feelings about it, because you have a right to feel disappointed or frustrated or anything. You have a right to. But at some point, quickly get out of that and then do a about turn. Plan something new. Look at the bright side, because this didn't happen, now I can. Or say, maybe I want to try something instead. I'll do this. I'm going to go out and do this. Or thank you, God, just open a window and some doors too, if you got those. Got the key to that, He does. And just push me in that direction where you want me to go, because I'm missing it. I'm missing it, the point. I'm missing what you're trying to say. I need you. I'm it's like a foreign language to me. I don't really know what you're trying to tell me. I can't see what's there that could harm me. I can't see the angel you sent that is standing in front of me with its sword drawn, blocking me and ready to fight anything or anyone who's trying to push me toward the danger. And so I think that sometimes in my life, whether I'm trying to make a decision or not, I envision that there are angels walking beside me, in front of me, behind me, under my feet, over my head. It's not just one, there are a lot of them. They're walking boldly, protecting me. Remember that time when you didn't see something and you hit your brakes suddenly and you're holding your chest going, oh my God, I almost hit this thing or hit this person, That's angels that are walking in front of you and behind you and around you. The angel has his hands out at you to stop. You ain't looking, you ain't paying attention, but that car does. It's something, everything working together, and you and the car brakes. So if we can imagine, we do have a spiritual world that is around us, that this earth is not an entity in itself, but it too floats into a universe. And so, and that's why, and this is my opinion, I feel like when we die, we hit another dimension. Some call it heaven, some call it hell. but that dimension is here. It's not like somewhere you go to, it's something you wake up to. And when you hit that dimension, you can't come back on the earth, and you can't. I'm looking back because I heard laughing. I don't care how many angels out there. I still am gonna look back and be aware of my surroundings. But somebody laughed or something. Maybe they were in a car or something. And I don't see nobody behind me. But when you hit that dimension, what you got to understand is there's no way you can come back here and tell anybody the path to that dimension. If you could, we all be planning. You know what I'm saying? We would all do whatever we want to do, get ready in just the right amount of time. So it's a mystery, a big mystery. We don't know. Nobody knows. I wouldn't want to depart this earth and be able to see everything that happens to my loved ones. The purpose of departing is not to cry anymore. It's not to worry, not to attach. Is to be detached. So we are in a mysterious place. Look at that sun. It smells something really good. The restaurants are cooking around here and the food smells so good, but I guarantee you all the restaurants around here are not healthy. The food is greasy. So that's why I'm trying not to go out and eat. I'm trying not to eat bad food. I'm only trying to prepare my own food. And so I decided to take a walk, and I said, eat after my walk? But somebody tell me, is it better to eat before the walk or after the walk? But since I'm not hungry, I decided to eat after my walk. So I'm looking at the time because what I purposely do is try to walk for only 30 minutes. I read where it says it only takes 30 minutes of exercise to be effective. After that, you just exercising. That good enough for me. So at least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes of walking. And I was also reading somewhere, something I was on today. Some lady was talking about, it was a book I was reading. And she was saying her parents were very, very active. And she was glad for that because a lot of their friends were sedentary and osteoporosis set in. And I'm feeling a little bit of that too because even when I was going to work, all I did was get up, get in my car, go to work, and sit down. Sit at my desk. There wasn't much walking, especially for 30 minutes. So even working wasn't giving me movement that I needed. And that's the blessings of not working is I can move. I need the movement. I'm trying to find different places to go and walk. I mean, today may be a good day for me to go to this one park. I really like to go in the summertime. However, and I have some videos with me at the park, but school is in session. And because school is in session, there's a lot of kids who skip classes and they go out to these parks and they hang out, and I don't really want to start dealing and tangling with these kids. Because when I worked at the school that was close to this park, our security would used to have to go out there and because somebody reported something with our kids out at the park. So they're not kids I know anymore, so definitely won't go out there. Sometimes kids choose these parks to have fights and all that. I haven't heard of any lately. Well, that's because I'm not really connected to that school. I say in the sense of in a place where I hear things. but my heart and spirit is always connected to that school, always. And it was the school I first retired from, and I'm always dedicated. I will always be dedicated to that school. The second school, yeah, you're in my heart. But the whole time I was with you, I was thinking about that school. Oh my gosh. It might have something to do with the 26 years I worked there and the fact that all 3 of my kids graduated from there. 2 of the 4 grandchildren graduated from there, and there will be possibly 3 of the 4 that would have graduated from there. So anywho, I've only been walking for like 15 minutes, so I'm still gonna get off the video. My video doesn't need to be 30 minutes, but I'm gonna get off of that. But I wanna close it out with this. Be still and know I am God. And anytime something is just not working for you, take the time to be still. Bye.